you are supporting Rabiu Kwankwaso. You're a member of the NNPP, and you're hoping that he will win the election in 2020.
Only God will stop him from being the president of Nigeria.
As I said, you're hoping.
All the mathematics and the arithmetic and the permutations suggest that he's going to be the president.
Well, let's look at the arithmetic then.
Yes.
Because beyond what is generally seen as his political stronghold in Kano, how popular do you think he is across Nigeria?
Have you seen his journey to Lagos some 4 or 5 weeks ago?
Well, I've seen the journeys of lots of
when he addressed the mammoth
Nigeria.
crowd at Alaba Rago. Have you seen that? All the other presidential candidates put together can't put that kind of mass of people. Have you seen him when we went to Kwara, Ilorin, Ofa, and Erile? Did you see us when we were in Gombe? Did you see us when we were in Edo? Were you in this country when we visited Calabar?
Well, you see,
and I want to tell you, look.
Sure.
I want to tell you that Kwankwaso is the person to beat. The mere fact that the media does not portray us as such, because I had wanted to accuse you when you are putting the footnote there, and you put Atiku, Tinubu, Obi, and Kwankwaso. I wanted to say, wow, when did Arise TV become one of the oligarchs?
Well,
it should have been Kwankwaso and others running behind.
I like the way you would say that, wouldn't Mr. Kwankwaso and his Kwankwasia movement use an example of his purported stronghold, which is Kano. In the last election, his candidate for governor only managed to secure 21% of the vote, and Ganduje got, with the Buhari section, got nearly 80% of the vote. I mean, that doesn't sound like he has much political leverage mathematically in Kano, let alone the rest of Nigeria.
Why are you behaving like those ghosts in the social media who give upside down
these are
statistics?
These are figures, official figures from the vote.
Do you know that before the elections, General Buhari was asked if somebody defeats him, would he accept the defeat? What did he say? Would he congratulate him? He said, no, I will win and I will congratulate myself.
Right. Okay.
You forgot that?
Well,
and he did that exactly without anybody voting. He declared himself president.
Okay, let's move away from that.
No. We have to establish one fact.
Well, we haven't got that much time.
Kwankwaso is the lion in Kano.
Okay.
That nobody surviving today can defeat his candidate on an adult suffrage election, on a free, fair, and transparent election.
Well,
Silent idiot Hassan is here.
Right.
You should call her to be my witness.
Okay, well, we're talking now beyond Kano about Nigeria.
So it's okay. If you are talking about Nigeria, let me tell you the arithmetic.
No, so let's go beyond that.
Let me tell you the arithmetic.
Right.
Northwest has 24 million registered voters. And the whole of that space called Northwest is left for the lion alone.
I like that.
Kwankwaso.
Okay,
Listen.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Nigerians should know what is facing them. Take Northeast, where I come from, and I speak the truth. Kwankwaso will win Bauchi, he will win Gombe, he will win Adamawa, he will win Taraba. The only states where he would have to wrestle the APC is Borno and Yobe. If you take North Central, we will win Plateau, we will win Nasarawa, technically we will win Benue, of course Kogi is his second home, we will win Niger, and now Kwara from our visit is falling in the stable. We will win Cross River, we will win Akwa Ibom, we will win Edo, we will win Oyo. we are fighting for the soul of Delta. If that Delta falls in, Kwankwaso on the first ballot would be the president of Nigeria. And in case you do sectional, tribal, and religious politics, what would happen is that Kwankwaso is going to come number one with the highest number of electoral votes, and whoever comes second, they will go into the election. Kwankwaso is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, God willing.
Right. Well, as I said...
And let me land.
Sure, okay, go on.
Of all the candidates in all the parties, forget about the big four that you showed on your television, there is none of them that has got the CV of Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. And none is half educated as he is. Not only education by reading sociology or history or economics, engineering, a PhD holder in water engineering. He has been minister, he has been deputy speaker, he has been senator, he has been defense minister, he has been governor of one of the most populous states in Nigeria. With this CV, and none of them has got 1% of his record of performance while in public office, in the field of education, in the field of health, in the field of infrastructural development.
How formidable do you see his political opponents? And let's narrow it to the other three, Atiku Abubakar, Bola Tinubu, and Peter Obi. How do you assess their chances against Rabiu Kwankwaso?
Now, I've dealt with two. Tinubu, I said Kwankwaso was in Lagos 5 weeks ago, and his crowd was shown on this your station.
Yeah, just because he had a large crowd doesn't mean he's going to win the election. That's not a scientific way of gauging.
Do you know what the Hausa people say?
Are going to vote.
Do you know what the Hausa people say? They have a saying.
What?
Like your people say, that the evidence of strength is in the size of the person. Let any of them, let Tinubu go to Lagos and gather half of that crowd, Kwankwaso will surrender the presidency to him.
Well, in fairness, the campaign season hasn't actually started. It starts on the 28th of September, and we can then assess those crowd numbers from that
until
period.
we reach there, our own is visual and practical, is shown. Right. Until somebody else come and show that he has more crowd than we are, okay, then we will concede.
Let's look at it from another angle. Mm-hmm. Your candidate has been accused of making a lot of unguarded utterances that have been credited to him. For instance, he's quoted as saying that Northerners would not vote for Peter Obi or any Southeasterner if he is made the flag bearer of the merger of the Labour Party and the NNPP. That's a most unpresidential statement coming from a man who is talking about being president and uniting a divided country, don't you think?
Charles, I think you are a racist.
Well, I can't be a racist. Nigeria is full of black people.
You are.
You're only a racist in a country that has different races.
You see, every statement must be taken in its proper context.
Right. That's why I'm asking you to put it in context.
I chaired the committee that was to bring about the ticket of Kwankwaso Peter Obi. I chaired.
Right.
And it is on record that Kwankwaso said, looking at the circumstance today in the country, he has galvanized the North, and the North is in his pocket because he's more popular, he's more trusted than any other candidate. If he abdicates that and become Peter Obi's running mate, that the Northerners would not vote for their ticket, including himself. They would rather vote for Atiku, who is one of them. That does not mean that he said Northerners will not vote for anymore, because it included himself if it's on the ticket.
Right, but you do
but
agree.
Listen now.
Right,
of course, I can justify You know that I'm not afraid of taking a position
Absolutely.
on any issue. He said, and we concurred and we agree that if he's the president, Peter Obi's people will not run away from him. That is the Southeast people, because it's only Peter Obi that they have, and it's only Peter Obi that they have as vice president, which is better than nothing. But for the North, they have another presidential candidate to whom they can switch.